Power off. Hey, Michigan or what? How you doing? Hello. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Good to see you. Huh. Yeah, I'm using the back camera. Not really. I'm gonna play it some more, but I've been writing some stuff with this songwriter who lives in Cape Canaveral, and he's not full of crap because I've done the litmus tests, and he thought I was lying about playing guitar, and it was really funny. He meets me at the Cumberland, this gas station near here, and he says, I don't play, I've traded a bike to the pawn shop for this guitar, and he gives me this flamenco guitar, and it's all out of tune, and so I tune it up, and I say, oh, wow, this is a really nice guitar, and he's been playing for like, 10 or 20 years or something, it was really funny. He wanted to see if I was lying or something. Why do people lie about playing guitar? Yeah, I had yeah, I'm gonna, I got so much music, I got so much music, I just don't, I had this opportunity to play, I'm just like sitting around for a minute, and I'm gonna pick up a guitar, and I'm gonna keep playing. Like yesterday I played for, I don't know, about 6-7 hours, and I've been playing off and on today, trying to come up with different things. I'm through with being cool. Huh. Fuck that shit. Hey man, I don't know. I'm just me. I don't know if that's cool or what. Those standards change all the time. Cool. What's not cool. So it's better to just not be cool and just. No, I really need to play gigs. I love playing for people. I like getting tips. I like getting cash in my box. I won't deny it. I won't deny it. But none of them fucking open mic dudes None of those open mic dudes give anybody who sits in. They don't give them any of the tips, and that's BS. So shit, man, I love guitar. I love guitar. There ain't nothing like, those guitars that don't get played by anybody, that sit in a closet for 30, 40 years, or they're up in an attic or something, and nobody ever plays that guitar, and no one ever plays this guitar, and it just sat there. That's sad. That's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. I do believe the guitar I have was fate, because when I was up in Baltimore in 2017, I found it in this pawn shop, and it was $85, and I kept dreaming about it. I went in this pawn shop, and I'm looking up there, and I see this Kramer hanging on the wall, and I'm like, oh, thank you, man. I just, I don't know what it is. It just happens. I love it. But I really love playing acoustic guitar and doing open tuning and doing harmonics and doing the deltoid deep south groove, that real blue fucking thing. Yeah, just like guns. There's, I don't know how many guns for everybody. Guitars. But the Alvarez acoustic I'm playing it's pretty nice. But I think the battery's going bad in it or something. I'm not sure. You never leave a guitar with a pickup, an active pickup. Don't leave it plugged in, because it wears out the battery. There's acoustics with a pickup in it. Neighbors downstairs. There's the moon. There's the sky. You can hear a band somewhere in the distance. There's the sky behind me. Those are the city lights. That's facing west. Yeah. I really like the EMG 81 pickup. I had one of those. The first guitar I built had a Bartolini pickup in it, and then a Les Paul soap bar pickup in it. It was it was a star body with a Telecaster neck. It was a very strange guitar. It had Schecter parts on it, and it was nice. Beautiful sky. There's no missiles coming over. They scrubbed the launch today. Who knows? I'm going to. Oh shit. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I can hear a snare and a kick drum, or I can hear a snare and I can hear somebody screaming. I wonder where that bar is, where it is. It's probably across A1A somewhere. Well, life without music would be a mistake. Life's already pretty rough. Without music, it'd be pretty pointless. In my opinion. Oh shit. Oh God, man. I'm sorry that happened. Too bad it didn't have a case. Yeah, guitar is bound to, you know, be affected by all kinds of things. And I could have bought a couple different guitars at different times when I had the money, and I didn't walk out of the store with them because there was no case. And I was like, are you kidding me? You want to sell me this $3,000 guitar, but you don't want to give me a case with it. There's no case. You don't have a case for this guitar. That's a really sad thing. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I've seen it in the video. Damn. I was gonna buy a Les Paul, but it was a Epiphone, but it was I don't know, the headstock didn't look stupid for some reason. I don't like Epiphone headstocks because they're bigger on the top than the Gibson, and they look kind of dorky. It's just a preference. Oh wow. I want to get Carl Sandoval to build me a guitar. That would be so incredible, dude. And I saw yesterday that Kramer put out a 5150 guitar with it's got a kill switch on it, and it's got two humbuckers, and it's just a sanded finish. It's not painted, so you could paint it, but it's got two humbuckers, not just a humbucker and a D tuna, so you can go down to D and then back up to standard, and it was like $1,500. You can probably get those later on, but it's got the hockey stick headstock, you know, the hockey stick shape headstock. It's not right angled. I like that when they're straight. Those are, my Kramer has a right angled, like the headstock leans back. It's not straight, you know. Oh man, well, yeah, I gotta play some guitar, so I'm gonna take care of that in just a minute. That's true. It's the player that makes it play well. I mean, it can be. I mean, unless the action is like a centimeter off the fucking fretboard, it's really. I can make any box like have a song in it, you know. Any box with strings. There was a cigar box guitar this guy had. It was pretty awesome. All right, man. See you later. Thanks for popping in. I already had some dinner. Dang, man, I put strings on this guy's guitar, and washed his dishes. That was fun. What really stinks is on YouTube. I can't, without StreamYard, you can't comment. You can't type into the chat. You know, you can't put a link in the chat, which really irritates me. So I got a community guidelines thing for a thumbnail. My live stream today, I called it Guitar Horny, and I have this thumbnail that I made with this animated lady with a guitar, you know, neck across her chest. You know, it's the Guitar Horny, and they gave me a community guidelines obscenity charge, like I was some kind of monster. It's harmless. It means you love guitar. What the hell? Is that, what's wrong with that? Those people are so narrow-minded, and they're like mushrooms growing in the dark. I swear, these people are so unenlightened and they're so stupid. It's like dealing with subhuman intelligence to just try to get your spirit across, and they just take a crap on your spirit however they can. They don't have any insight, or they don't. You're guilty until proven innocent, basically. It's so stupid. I guess I'll put a screenshot of the email up on my community when I can. Whenever I have any of those exchanges with YouTube, I put them on my community page. And then they delete them, I think. They don't want anybody to know. They don't want to hear your point of view. I'm not, what's that, financially viable, that whole thing, you know. I don't fit into the little category of valuable contributions on YouTube. Hard ass. Oh boy. Well, there's my ugly mug. Let me turn this around. So I'm gonna. Well, I was real excited to see a reply to my my comment. There's a YouTuber who lives down in Australia, and I commented on her video she posted like 8 years ago. Anyway, I just don't understand. I don't understand what this. I don't understand. Yeah, I keep, you know, waiting for the shoe to drop is you know, it can drive you crazy. You don't know what's going to happen. Everything's so uncertain. You can just prepare for the worst and hope for the best, but I'm all by myself. This stupid chat room. Dirt nap cop challenge. God, can't even say challenge without. Crazy. How come there's nobody in here? It's so weird. I guess That's the night sky in Florida. That's what it looks like. The light over there, you can see. Oh, you can hear. I can hear a bass and a snare in the distance. That's all I can hear of the mix. We're probably playing Journey or something. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop believing. Keep on consuming. Don't stop smoking weed and enjoy that buzz feeling. Smoke weed every day. I'm joking. God, what's wrong with you people? God, you take yourself so seriously. Oh, so we can't have free speech because somebody was an asshole? It doesn't mean everybody needs to be punished. God, you guys are... It's like one after the other. Like dominoes. People just drop. And prayer for me is something very personal. I do pray, but I'm always very grateful. I always open up to the Lord and I feel like I'm speaking to someone. And the materialization is always through people. You know, they somehow, that's how God works through people in other ways. But the evidence is of the spirit in people of trust and the benefit of the doubt and concern. And you can tell when somebody really needs help or they're just, it just is so, there's so little of that. There's so little of it. And that's the way they want it. They want it to be a cold, torturous planet with a barbaric one-world government crushing the spirit of freedom, just stomping across the landscape, killing innocent penguins and kitten cats and raccoons, that play chess, It's just ridiculous. They're just going across the continents and just ripping out all the... And people's spirits are just being crushed, and they just acquiesce and they just give in, and they're just don't stick it in too far, and I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Can't even be specific and I get in trouble. Guitar horny. That's so stupid. I can't even put the thumbnail on my community page because I get a community violation. It's like this comic book illustration of this woman lying on her back. she has a Stratocaster. The neck of the guitar is across, going from her left hip across her chest, like catty corner, and she's holding the guitar, and she's got her hand over her breast, and it said, "Guitar horny." Okay, it's what it is. I mean, how can that be? I mean, does like a 6-year-old kid need to be explained? I mean, how is that going to scare somebody with a woman's body, you know, and her beautiful face, and it says guitar horny? It means you love guitar. I mean, you love music. I mean, how can you not love music? I mean, there's people that don't like music that say they like music. And I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people that really love true music that's, you know, stands the test of time. Okay. They're trying to wipe all that out. Music has to be one note, and it has to be the same beat, and it always has to be in the same key, and it has to all intermingle. It has to all be the same. Can't have like changes or any kind of interesting expression or some kind of, hey, check out this, you know, I want to play this solo on this violin, check this out, or play this saxophone solo, or let's put this piano solo here. Oh, wait a minute, give the drummer a solo, you know, give the guitar player, let him, you know, whatever, and then just, nope. Most of those people can't even play a solo. And they get paid. See? There you go. That's my touche. Well, I can't see thumbs down. If on your YouTube feed you take a screenshot for me and let me see if you see the thumbs down on videos, because I don't. I was watching Here's the Deal with Brian, or Monkey Wrench, or whatever, Grease Monkey videos. Brian, he's been around for a while. But I was looking at his screen and I was like, dude, it says the thumbs down, it says 0 or 1 or whatever it was. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on, I don't see that in mine. YouTube is really sneaky, and there's comments on my videos too that I can't see. I know that for a fact, and I can't see them. I have 3 accounts, you know, DVincentW, Daryl Willis, and Clairvoyant Amnesiac, and so I will go to one of the other ones and I can't see these comments that I get notifications for, and like, I wish, like, if you happen to see a comment that might be like spam, or that might be like, hey, you piece of junk, you stink, or something like that. Something, I mean, I don't know, reply to them and tell them to go eat some toothpaste or something. That's what I've been saying to a lot of people who come in my apartment, and then they tell me that I'm some kind of derivative fossil, and I tell them to eat toothpaste. You know, in your case, I think you should keep eating toothpaste, and I think you should not stop. You should eat until, like, your intestines turn to solid cement, and you just keel over like a big blob of poop. I don't know, whatever. YouTube it's been a long time, YouTube. We've been around the block, YouTube. You've poked and prodded me and investigated me and torn me down and bullied me and taken my dedication to music and art so for granted. This over 15-year relationship is kind of like, I don't know, it's like it's still a big format. It's very popular. I mean, I have no place else to put my material, my content. Well, there's Odyssey, but it was an interesting documentary on Odyssey that Bart Sabrell posted. I would strongly suggest it. It's called Uninformed Consent. It's pretty good. I was at the beach in the evening, and there are these access ramps that go from the parking lot over the vegetation that separates the sand with the condos. It's like a barrier there, and there's a lot of vines and a lot of thick trees, and they have these wooden walkways that wind through them. Sometimes they have an alcove with a bench, right? So I go there, and I look down, and there's a piece of paper on the bench. It was like a Post-it or something, and I pick it up, and I use my phone to light it, and it says, search online for documentary or something, uninformed consent. Someone had written to watch this and left it on a piece of paper at that bench. And I had just seen it earlier that day on Bart Sabrell's channel. He put something up about it. It's like 2 hours long. That really means that a lot of people are seeing. They're seeing more than the forest, Gump. They're seeing more than the forest, let me tell you. And the emperor has no clothes. I wonder what it would be like if I had an audience of like 80 or so people in the chat just talking to each other and what they would say. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had more than 6 or 7 people in here at one time. I mean, I'm not a good salesman. I wasn't good at phone sales. I mean, I could fool myself, but I didn't like the spirit of phone. I don't like sales. I don't like selling something that someone would otherwise not want. Why do you have to? If I want something, I'll buy it. Somebody doesn't sell. I mean, ever since I've pretty much my last 20 years have been a lot different. But impulse buys are not really something I have, but I mean, what I'm saying is, when I buy something, I buy it because it has a purpose for me, because it has a use, and it's something that I can actually use. Of course, like if I had like a real big, nice crib of some kind and I had the wherewithal, I'd probably have a display of really cool science fiction models, and film memorabilia and stuff, because I love films. I love the craft and the art of making movies. It is a viable art form. I know that there's a lot of corruption and evil in it, but there are good, talented people, and I'm not trying to say that it's a residue thing. I'm saying it is a true art form. You can jump off the Empire State Building with a parachute and tell me all about it, that, I don't care. Was it a B-27 hit the Empire State Building in 1946 or 47 in thick fog? And the Pentagon's groundbreaking ceremony was SEPT 11th, 1946. Don't you love the Florida sky? No, I'm not going to the beach. Hello, viewer. How are you? I don't know if it's the same person. Michigander was in here earlier. I'm going to get around to playing guitar. Is that my trusted YouTube monitor? I don't know. I had an email in 2015 or so where they said we've assigned a specific person or somebody's job to monitor your channel because you're bad. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're not going to say anything. You can call the Wiener Convention and have some hot dogs. I am extremely grateful. Got someone of good nature and good heart helped me a few days ago, and I was able to save my belongings and keep that guitar in my possession for another month. It was extremely generous and kind, and I say that with great empathy and respect for your spirit and your intentions to really help someone who's in need to keep their belongings. How much more articulate can I be? I'd love to get a residual check from something I did in the 80s, and get every couple of months get like a $5,000 check from something you worked on or wrote back in the day. I came so close to that. But I'm really hoping something will materialize really soon in the music world, because I'm really 2 days past happy. Surviving is really wearing me out. I really need to live. Everybody deserves to live who deserves it, I think. Right to life, liberty, and the pursuit. Well, that's the only thing that's guaranteed, is the pursuit, not the actual happiness. You're gonna have to make that for yourself. Just keep chasing it. All right, some music. Ooh. Wow, I didn't even plug this in. It's because it's got a battery in it. Oh, nice. That's pretty. Let's see what we can get with this thing. Have some fun, okay? Well, for me, it's fun. I don't know if you mind listening. about that. Okay. commented. Oh, no, I missed him. My back hurts really bad, man. It hurts really bad. It's really bothering me. Shit. Anyway, ain't got nobody watching. Leave it up. Whatever. Oh God, keep your mouth shut. You can save your music. Don't talk. Don't talk about stuff you're not allowed to talk about. This thing wants to do what I don't want it to do all the time. Man, if I had to rappel up a rock face, I would not be able to do it, but I can certainly get cords stuck on all kinds of stuff. Jeez, it's ridiculous. Pain in the butt. This is terrible. God damn it. No, don't do that. Stupid machine. Ugh. Anyway, that's it. Me and by myself, one other person. Someone keeps coming in and not saying anything. You can hit my PayPal if you like my music. Go ahead and tip me. I don't really see how that makes any difference, even though I put it up, except for the rare occasions. I guess it's just the way it is. I don't understand why it's such a big deal to ask for some tips while you play guitar. I don't see why it's such a big problem. Nothing wrong with asking. People don't have to. It's just so messed up. I guess people are getting rid of their PayPal. Everyone's got a PayPal in their name, I think. Just like there's a Facebook profile for you, even if you don't have Facebook. I don't know why I'm talking to myself here.